Day 3 of the e-miglia. Today on the program, the Queen's Stage from Innsbruck to Bolzano, 161 kilometers across the border in the direction of Italy. Highest spot in the entire rally, the Jaufen Pass with 2,094 meters. The big unknown, the weather. Intense rain at the start and the first storm warnings reach the teams. Electric biker Marcel Schwager is nevertheless optimistic. The rally is entering its decisive phase today. The 25 teams have to manage a total of 3.5 kilometers difference in altitude today. Unbelievable, the racing cyclist Willi Herbst started with the teams in Innsbruck an experiment human against machine. 40 kilometers behind Innsbruck. First problems for the electric motorcyclist Marcel Schwager.
Reicht's bei euch bis auf den Brenner? Ja, unterhalb vom Brenner. 4 Kilometer unterhalb. Aber du, wenn's so ist, dann fahre ich jetzt los. Ja, Batterie.
Well, the battery is empty and Hindlmeyer has my spare battery. Now it gets really tight, really tight. I really hope it works out, otherwise I'm standing simply in the rain today. The teams battled through the serpentines in direction of the Brenner. Definitely an advantage for the high-tech Teslas and the well-engineered compacts such as the Think City and the Tazzari. The little red guy wants to go home. He's produced in Italy. The team Anders unterwegs, blind flight in the high Alps. The windows completely fogged up. Michael Wenzel and Jürgen Pulser drive slowly, for one, to reduce the danger and secondly, to save electricity. The two drivers in the Twike improvise rustique ventilation. Well, okay, the window fogs up a little bit. We can't do anything as we did not turn on the demister in order to get up the whole part. My co-pilot did a good job as a wing holder, keeping the window open, like in the past with the old duck. Marcel Schwager's batteries are almost empty. Daring maneuvers at the Brenner. In addition, the heavy rain. Marcel battles up the hills on the last kilometers to the Jaufen Pass. He has to stop again and again.
Ja, ich weiß auch nicht. Es macht schon ein bisschen weh, ja. Macht ein bisschen Schmerzen. Aber jetzt geht's ja dann wieder in die Wärme. Jetzt geht's ja nach Italien runter. Also sind wir überhaupt schon in Italien? Ich glaube schon, oder? Noch nicht?
Born in moments like these, together on the final meters, Marcel and the lonely cyclist Willi Herbst.
Ja, super, oder? Der Berg gezwungen. Aber ich habe mir also sämtliche Zähne ausgebissen hier am Pass.
Was machst du als erstes an der Ladestation, vor allen Dingen mit deinen Händen?
Aha, ja, die Hände sind ja nicht das Problem, die Batterien sind das Problem. Weil der Hindlmeyer, der hat ja auch meine 2 Ladegeräte. Ich weiß ja nicht, wo der ist.
He's 20 kilometers behind Marcel. Hindlmeyer is fighting against the time and empty batteries. The multi-track van is all the way at the end of the troop. The lead Gale batteries weighed heavy, with about 330 kilos. Then a sense of happiness at the peak, also for Mike Hindlmeyer.
Passt exakt, ja? Exakt. Wir haben noch 20% Akkuleistung, perfekt getimt.
The Jaufen Pass, the highest point in the e-miglia. From here on, it's downhill. Time for the recuperation technique. The batteries are recharged using the brakes. Major advantage for most of the participants. But no subject for Marcel. He's just left with the hope and a good eye. It has to go fast. Departure in direction Bolzano. Marcel risks everything. At the same time, 40 kilometers ahead, Safety Park Bolzano, last special stage. The task, the participants have to repeat their own first lap time. Today it's all about the winning because tomorrow we don't have another special stage. I think this is our last chance to get under the first three. At this very moment, someone can only dream of crossing the finish line. 3 kilometers before Bolzano, the worst-case scenario for Marcel Schwager. The e-bike breaks down in the middle of the express highway without a hard shoulder.
Die Batterie hat wahrscheinlich eine Unterspannung bekommen. Das habe ich bis jetzt nicht bemerkt beim Batteriewechsel, so nach 30 Kilometern. Jetzt muss ich schauen, dass ich wegkomme von der Autobahn mit der Rest von der anderen Batterie.
Marcel is lucky. The bike roars to life again. In Bolzano, the red carpet is rolled out for the teams of the e-miglia. All the participants together at the Walterplatz, even Marcel, made it.
Also das Hirn funktioniert noch und die hauptsächliche Motorik fürs Motorfahren funktioniert auch noch. Bin zufrieden.
Conclusion of the Queen's stage. Only 2 cars are missing at the finish line. The winners of today, Tim Ruhoff and Steven Hoffmann of Team Energiebau, closely followed by George Kreitmeier of Team First Mobility, and third is Patrick Zankel. Tomorrow will be a tough day. We need to reach the finish line. If we come too late, just a minute or even 5 seconds, then it's over. Everything can still happen, and who knows what will happen tomorrow. For today's hero Marcel, the challenge and drive across the Alps has left its marks.